I'm gonna be making one of my favorite juices that I do. I'm gonna take you through my morning routine. What we have here is some green apples all cut up. We have some pineapples, some ginger, cucumbers. I like to cut them like this. We have some lemon. This is a mixture of dandelion, parsley, and cilantro. And right here we have some chopped celery. Now, today's juicer that we're gonna be using is an AMZCHEF SJ-036 model. It has a 5.3-inch feed chute, and with this you can put in the whole fruits. You don't have to cut up your apples. However, I do recommend any slow juicer that you have, whether it's the vertical style one like this or the horizontal style ones that you've seen me use in the past. I advise you to cut up your produce. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So the apples I cut in 4s, and I usually put 2 apples in there, and then put one pineapple chunk that I have cut up there. I usually eyeball it. I take about a handful of celery, go ahead and put in there about 4 of these sliced cucumbers. Now with the greens, I usually take the greens and try to fill to the top. Now with this style of juicer, you don't have to push the produce through, which is a great feature. There's nothing wrong with pushing the produce through. Either way, we're gonna get started now. So let's turn the machine on and let's see what happens. So far, so good. It actually does come with a pusher, but I don't think you have to use it. Looking pretty good so far. Everything was piled up to the top. I don't know if you can see it, but it's almost all the way down. Pulp looks pretty dry, actually. So I'm gonna turn it off. 3, 4. That's 8 pieces. Again, we take a handful here, throw that in. One of these pineapple chunks. Oh wow, I didn't add my ginger. Can't do that. Let's go ahead and throw the ginger in there. And let's fill it up again. One thing that's good about this juicer, not having to push the produce through and sit there and monitor it. If you're on the go, you can just go ahead, turn it on, and then finish getting ready if you have to. I actually put the equivalent of 2 apples in there, cutting it in 4s, and it didn't take up a lot of space. That's why I was able to put the pineapple, put the cucumbers, and put everything else in there. But if you don't cut it that way, you're not gonna be able to do it. And remember, I'm trying to keep a certain ratio. I want it to taste a certain way. So that's why I cut it up and I add slowly the way that I did here. But enough talking, let's go ahead and get the juicer started. All right, so we're about halfway through, but our jug is filled there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get this into a jar. I'm gonna put it in a 64-ounce jar. I think this will be enough to fill it. But one thing that I do notice is there's some little bits and pieces that kind of get into the juice. I'm gonna run it through this strainer. And let's see what we have here, but I'm gonna pour it into this 32-ounce. Hopefully I don't spill it. You think I will? Let's see. This ginger's kind of big. I'm just gonna cut this, throw the ginger in there, add my greens. Since I have it, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the apple just to kind of balance out the ratios here. Lock it up again. I don't know what to do with myself now. Normally I'll be pushing produce through. I'm getting kind of spoiled here. It's like I want to, but it's doing it on its own. Like we're filled up here. Not sure, but I think I should be able to fit everything in here for the last run. So we're just gonna go ahead and throw everything in here. There goes our apples, celery. We had one more pineapple left. We have our ginger, lemon, cucumber mixture here. Throw that in there. Throw in the rest of our greens. And we give it a go one last time. As you can see, our pulp is filling up here. Getting a very good mix. I don't like seeing these pieces left behind. I want to see if we could get the most out of this. All right. Pulp is still coming through. Push this down. Juice is coming as well. Looks like that's about it. Let's go ahead and fill up the rest. This pulp that made it through, it's not necessarily a bad thing. I'll carry this closer so you can actually see what I'm talking about as far as the pulp. So if you look, you got probably about what, 2 spoons? As we almost got 64 ounces worth of juice. Having only 2 spoons get through, I'm cool with that. And plus, we eat this, we save this, we make this like its own little applesauce. But moving that aside, lock this down. Now this juice will take me through the day. This pulp is gonna go right into our composter and go and feed our plants that we have outside, which I can't wait to show you what's going on outside of the house. That's what feeds in here. And that's what I wanna share with everyone as well. We bring everything together, fresh fruits and vegetables, fresh produce, make sure you're getting the most so your body can perform at an optimum level. Another thing that I like about this juicer is that it takes up less space on your countertop. So you have a large feed chute, but you also have this space-saving design. And it's self-feeding, it's auto-feeding. This, you can load up the feed chute, turn it on, walk away, do what you have to do. Once it's done in a couple minutes, you come back, load it up again. So it does not necessarily save you time because it takes about the same amount of time to juice, but it gives you back some of your time to do other things. Let me go ahead and get me a glass of this. I think I'm gonna fill up this 32-ounce jar here. It gets no richer than that. Look, you have minimum bubbles and everything is good. I'm gonna go ahead and taste this. If you're one of those people that don't really like to eat a lot of greens, I'm telling you, get a juicer and do it this way. Look at that rich color. Look at everything here. It is amazing. And this juicer, I feel, did a great job. If you're looking for this type of juicer that is a space saver on your countertop and has the large feed chute, go ahead and click the links below. My idea is to encourage you to just get started. start making juices like this. I made this in the morning. This is breakfast here, and I'm ready to get my day started. But listen, guys, if you like this video, do me a favor. Give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do other videos. Peace and love, and we'll catch you next time.